Southwest Indiana, another Indiana region landing $45 million from the state in the READI program. We were there last week in Evansville to kick off the first of this year's IBJ Media Engage Indiana series. Nearly 400 business and community leaders gathered on the campus of the University of Evansville for an event that was decidedly upbeat.
I'm an Evansville native, been here, of course, my whole life. We've had a company here, headquartered here for 60 years. In all of that period of time, I can't think of a time that's more exciting to do business at Evansville, have a location here, and we look at all the opportunities that we have to change where we are and the trajectory of where we think we can go. This is a great time right now to be here.
Among reasons for the optimism, Southwest Indiana, one of 6 regions statewide to receive $45 million, the most given out in READI allocations that will likely help fuel a long-talked-about riverfront revitalization.
The thought of spending or investing some of that money, most likely, in exciting, transformative riverfront projects, not just in Evansville, but from the region, from Mount Vernon to Newburgh, so 50 miles of riverfront revitalization.
Meantime, redevelopment of the 420 Main site, talked about since the demolition of what was Evansville's tallest building nearly 3 years ago, could be nearing.
Once we unveil the riverfront, we're going to hear shortly after that we're going to break ground, I believe, on 420 Main. And again, it's been a long time coming, so we're ready, trying to fill in some of those holes downtown and keep things moving forward.
And for nearly 400 business and community leaders from throughout Southwest Indiana assembled for our first Engage Indiana event of 2024, there was a palpable buzz about the return of air service between Evansville and Chicago.
I would tell you that this single issue is probably the one issue I hear about from CEOs more frequently by far than any other issue.
The loss of daily air service to Chicago and Detroit some 2 years ago caused concern that headquartered companies might flee Southwest Indiana.
Officially announced that we are restarting our service to Chicago.
But months of negotiations that included the governor's office, Indiana Economic Development Corporation, and local business and political leaders convinced American Airlines to reinstate 2 daily flights to Chicago beginning in September.
I travel to a lot of communities and see, what's going on from an economic development standpoint, and it was really impressive here in Evansville how everybody works together, from the mayor's office, the state, Governor Holcomb. Everybody pitches in together, and that's a catalyst for making things like this work, especially in tough times that the airlines are having now.
A big win indeed for Evansville and Southwest Indiana. Our next Engage Indiana event will be held in Southern Indiana on May 1st. We will be in New Albany hosting business and community leaders from throughout the region. We'll be at IU Southeast for that event. Check the link below for more information on that event and our entire Engage Indiana series.